Hello, and we're back. Today we're talking about global contemporary art. What's going on globally in the modern contemporary art market for summer 2005? I only included like three or four countries, but I'm going to include more. So this presentation is on India, China, Russia, and Indonesia. So in India, this is Care. Lots of like circles all around in a giant installation, sculpture painting, colorful and beautiful. This is Mihir Kayal. This is another Indian artist. Um, I just think it's really pretty. It's kind of like old techniques mixed with new techniques, kind of graphic, but also kind of like old style, old fashioned. Another Indian artist, Thukral and Tagra. I have no idea what this is. It kind of looks like it's an abstract whale or something like that. It's like underwater. I thought it was really beautiful, the texture and color, and just really technically well done. This is Asim Waqif, another Indian artist, another deconstructivist painting, like these skyscrapers. How can they be deconstructed into village life again? Something more simple where it's not so capitalistic. It's like the destruction of the skyscraper. This is another Indian artist, K.G. Subramanian. So this is like kind of like how they would paint in the olden days, but brought into a modern time period. This is another deconstructivist work, the modern contemporary landscape of capitalism being made fun of a little bit. Like Time magazine, there's a senator on the front and he looks a little funny, right? So deconstructing the capitalist mindset. Not necessarily going to communism, but maybe going towards community, village. Is it that capitalism has gone so far into the capitalistic mindset that it's going to actually destroy itself with pollution to the earth, harm to people? And we're studying that now, looking at like how different cultures view America. Prabhakar Barway is another Indian artist. So this is like a mandala drawing. I draw mandala drawings in my free time, and it shows how meditation can calm the mind. Okay, now we're looking at Chinese artists. So we're going to the Chinese contemporary art landscape now. This is Yu Minjun. He's like a laughing dude. I thought it was pretty cool. More laughing dudes. This is what he paints, like laughing people. This is like another painting of many standing on each other, performing laughing dudes. So I think it's kind of funny. I don't really get it, but I kind of get it. This is Bin Feng. I don't know what these circles mean all around this guy's head, but I thought it was an interesting work. Again, this is Bin Feng. This kind of comments on colonialism because a lot of like Asian art was put in like white people's houses and it was made fun of as Orientalism. So he's taking the culture back and repurposing Orientalism to like be in his culture. And this is like how he would hear this work instead of like how the West would hear it. This is Ai Weiwei, also drawing mandalas, which is really fascinating and beautiful. Is one of our favorite contemporary artists in the West as a Chinese artist. He really does global pop cultural work. Another Ai Weiwei drawing. There's like a computer in the background and a Twitter logo. This is like a cool dude in the middle, a samurai of some sort. Really, yeah. This is Qui This kind of comments on like dorm living or fact. It's called The Factory, so it's about factory life and like the organization of factory life. And there's like almost like a flag in the background that looks like the American flag. So like how China makes America's goods, and is that fair? And are they paid fair enough? And there's a political slant to a lot of Chinese art. So we're thinking about the politics of Chinese factories. Li Hong. This is another comment on Orientalism. She's kind of taking back the culture, like the way Ai Weiwei did. And basically, like there's an apple, and it's almost quoting like American pop culture, and then it has Orientalism on the front of the apple. Another like picture that kind of makes fun of American life is a Zhao Lu. The like savior is the white superhuman man who flies through the sky, and all the kids love the man who's a superman. And like that's kind of how capitalism works. Like we all idolize our CEOs and our headmasters, and kind of makes fun of capitalism a little bit. This is just a really beautiful geometric work by Liao Fei that I really like. This is also Liao Fei. I make stuff like this a lot, geometric works, and so I admire this type of work. Okay, we're gonna look at some Russian art, Russian contemporary art. This is Natalia Nestorova, and it's called Moscow. I guess everybody in Moscow dresses the same and does the same thing because they're a communist country, so everyone is the same. Um, and is communism right? Personally, I think royalty is different between people. If you listen to a person's head go up or down, it shows you their karma. So I think everyone has different karma. So I don't think everybody is the same. But capitalism makes people fight for money instead of work together. So there needs to be something in the middle between communism and capitalism, I think, that can truly fulfill a utopian governmental structure. This is Vladimir Debosaritsky and Alexander Vinogradov. It's a woman in a pool. It's a very beautiful woman. This is Maxime Cantor, and this is okay, that's just how I'm based. Okay, this is Maxim Cantor, and this is called the democracy. It's the structure of the democracy. So basically, like all the people in the background and all the people in the foreground, like it has media, scandal, corporate people, lobbyists, and then like a few people in the background controlling the whole thing, telling everybody it's a democracy when really there's like powers that be that are more powerful than the democracy. This is Katya Flipova, another Russian work. I have no idea what this means, but there's a cute little pig and a woman holding a pig, and I thought it was cool, so I included it. This is Konstantin Lupanov. This is a dude like drinking coffee. It's how Russian people hear drinking coffee, I guess, which is kind of cool. So that's some dude drinking coffee. It's another deconstructivist work on capitalism, the keyboard, the man at his desk, the white suit, the colonizing arches. Is this really all we can do for people? Like, is it good for people to be on their computer at a desk in a cubicle 9 to 5? Maybe not. Really? Yeah, so this is a Russian take on capitalistic life. Another Russian take on capitalistic life, the soaring bridges, the soaring skyscrapers. We've conquered nature, but not really. We can't conquer nature. We're just human. We have to live in peace with nature on the planet. It's another Russian woman, Alexander Vinogradov. Um, Another Russian work, Mikhail Golubev. They're all wearing the same thing because they're from a communist country. This is like generations, the child, the parents, and the grandparent. This is Mikhail Golubev, and it's another work on capitalism, the stop sign, the cars, everything is all calm and peaceful. All right, now we're looking at Indonesian work. It's another mandala series showing how we can meditate while we make art by Albert Yonathan. Another Indonesian work, Lee Jin. This is like a picture of a dude standing. Ashley Bickerton. This is like a colorful pop cultural Indonesian work. There's a lot of fun and beauty in pop culture. Ashley Bickerton, another pop cultural beauty. Unizar, another like quoting like Andy Warhol and Basquiat type work, like modern contemporary art and abstraction. Unizar. Okay, that's it for Indonesia. Thank you for listening to my presentation. We covered 4 countries today, so maybe I'll have some more countries for you soon. I hope you learned something about global art.